Simple. It's Planmas time, day 1. Hey, what's up, besties? Thank you so much for stopping back by my channel. If this is your very first time, make sure you click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell because you don't want to miss any more of my videos, especially this time because I got stuff going on and you're going to want to get a part of it. So today's video is going to be about smart planning, but before we get into that, I am going to get into my day 1 of my Simply Gilded 12 Days of Christmas. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be opening those up every day, and then every day in my video I'm going to put, well, actually every other day in a video, I'm going to be putting a secret word. And that secret word is going to be the clue or the entry for you guys to get into the giveaway. And the giveaway is $500, but we're splitting it up. It's me and Shay Budgets in celebration of her getting to 20K subscribers. We wanted to do something special and it's the season of giving. So we are giving away $125 worth of Erin Condren credit to 4 lucky winners. So you have to stay tuned to my videos, all of my videos, because you don't know when the word is going to drop. And then Shay's going to be doing the same thing. And then we'll have a bonus word that will drop for both of us on the 25th. And the giveaway will actually start on the 25th. It'll be ready for entry. And then you have until December the 27th at 11:59 p.m. Central Time to enter. And then once you've entered, we will go ahead and pick the next person and the next 4 people, and those people will win. And all you have to do is be subscribed to our channel and drop those words. Okay, so that's really easy. So let's go ahead and get into this. This is day 1 and I love the packaging. I'm so excited. And you get 2 of the washies here. I love this. And wait, girl, does this, hold on. This matches, y'all, the paper print matches the washi. Can y'all see that? Oh my gosh, I'm here for it. I love it. Thank you so much. So you guys are going to get one of these every day leading up until Christmas Day. So yes, make sure you stay tuned for that. Okay, so we're talking about smart planning, and smart planning is something that I've been using for planning my goals, but not really applying it to my planning process. And so going into 2019, I am prepared to do my best and go my hardest and get the best outcome. So in order for me to do my best, I feel like I really need to focus on how I'm planning out my days, how I'm planning out my weeks, how I'm planning out my months, so that I don't fall behind. Now, I am a all-around planner, I would like to say. I use a horizontal, I use a mini, and I use an hourly, but I really want to focus on making sure all of those are working for me in 2019. So it's important for me to apply these principles. So smart planning is really easy. S is for specific. Specific plans are going to be the most important. This is like top number 1 thing I can tell you to do is make your plans specific. When you are writing down a plan, don't just put, go to the grocery store. Write down what it is you need to get from the grocery store as well. Maybe you need to do an additional page or something like that, but really focus on what it is you need to do in that particular activity. And I say that because you want to make sure it'll get down to the T, but you're doing everything based on time so that you're not constraining yourself with just going to the grocery store and spending hours and hours. I mean, if that's your thing, you're spending hours and hours on stuff, then that's cool. Okay. But for me, I like to make sure I'm doing things that I actually need to get done and that I actually need. So make sure you're specific with your planning. The M is for meaningful. So we talked about being specific. It's time to be meaningful. Don't just go plan to just, oh, I'm just going to go do this or I'm going to do that. And you really don't think you're gonna get it done. It's really not in the day for you to get it done and not in your time frame. You need your plans to be meaningful to you and what you have going on. A lot of us are planning for families, we're planning for our significant other, maybe just planning for yourself or whatever it is. It needs to be something meaningful. That way you're actually giving yourself, and the M in the business world would be measurable, but I like to use meaningful and measurable together because you can measure you know, what you're doing. If you have routines that you're doing every week, just kind of see how it's working and what's working for you, and maybe you need to tweak that routine to be something different, you know, something that will actually work. So just make sure that your plans are meaningful. The A is for attainable. You want to make sure that whatever goals that you're having, that they are, I said goals again, whatever plans you have, that they are actually attainable. So don't plan for things like, oh, I'm going to go 45 minutes away from the house today and I'm going to be back in time for cooking dinner. That's probably not realistic. You really need to make sure that whatever it is you're doing, it's going to be something that you can actually get done, and put it in the day that it can be done. So if you know on Wednesday that you have to go to the gym, then your son has basketball practice, and then you also have to get to church. Like, there may be some downtime in there, but you don't want to plan for things in between those times, because then you're just leading to just having a bunch of plans on your paper that you can't attain. Okay, so make sure your things are attainable. The R is for relative, and your plans should be relative to you. Make sure when you're planning, a lot of times we watch a lot of Plan With Me's, we see stuff, we want to try it, and that's cool. Make it relative to your life and your plans. One thing I think is really interesting, me and my sister, like, she'll send me a picture of her plans and I'll send her a picture of mine. Our planning style is like totally different, but that's okay because it's relative to how we plan in our own lives. What she has going on and what I have going on, two separate things. Even though we may have some things that collide, we plan for them in different ways. So it's really important that you make sure your plans are relative to what you're actually planning for yourself. And the T is for time-based. Make sure that whatever you're doing, you're putting it in a time frame that's actually going to be working for you. Okay, don't go adding things in just to try to fill up time. Give yourself enough time to actually plan for those items. If you know you have to go to the grocery store, that you have to stop by Target, and then you have a program that you need to be at. Maybe you move Target to after the program and you do your grocery shopping before, or you do your grocery shopping afterwards so that you can focus on what you need to do, but plan it out based upon the time that you have available for you. That way you're not overlapping yourself and overwhelming yourself. The worst thing that can happen is that you're a planner that's always late. I don't think that even makes sense whatsoever. That's why in 2019, I'm really going to be working on doing these smart planning tips, because I want to make sure that I'm not that planner that has everything planned out, but I don't have a plan for those plans, if that makes sense. All right, you guys, I hope that you have enjoyed these tips and tricks on smart planning. I hope that you will apply them to 2019 and really get a jump start on planning more effectively and more functionally. I think it's really, really important that you really focus on functional planning, because that is the way that is going to really help you stay on top of things. I cannot stress it enough. We can have all the stickers in the world, all of the colored pencils in the world, all of the washi, but none of that makes sense if we're just planning on paper and not actually applying our plans in real life. So just make sure you keep that in mind, and I will have a list of the smart planning tips down below so you can follow those and tell me what are some tips that you use to help stay functional as well. The word for the day is going to be lights. So make sure you wrote that down somewhere so that you are following and you know what you're doing. And the next word will pop up sometime soon, but today's word is going to be lights. And I probably won't be repeating them going forward. Make sure you stay tuned, because Grandma, Mother Elaine, is going to have some church announcements for you guys. So stay tuned for that. And make sure you're following Shay and myself, because again, you don't want to miss this epic giveaway for Erin Condren. Like, I'm so excited we're able to do this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in tomorrow's video. Mwah! KK, bye!